Hello guys, have you ever wondered whether CBI, that is Central Bureau of Investigation, has the authority to come in the jurisdiction of a particular state and take up the investigation process on its own? To this question of yours, the Supreme Court has given a very important judgment on 19th of November 2020. Justice Khanwilkar and Justice Gawai of the Supreme Court has clearly mentioned that the CBI as well as the central government has to obtain the prior permission, yes, the prior permission of the state government before it decides to take up any particular matter that falls within the jurisdiction of a particular state for investigation. Thus, to understand in simple words, we have to understand or we can conclude that the state government has to give its permission firstly to the central government, and only then the CBI can start its own investigation. Thus, CID, that is Criminal Investigation Department, will be taking up the investigations when it comes to any particular investigation which falls within the jurisdiction of a particular state and not the CBI. CBI will only have the authority or the permission to take up investigation proceedings only when that particular state gives its permission. In this respect, we also need to understand how the CBI draws its jurisdictional powers. In this respect, we need to understand the concept of Section 5 and Section 6 of the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, that is DSPE Act, which clearly lays down that although Section 5 enables the central government to extend the powers and jurisdiction of members of the DSPE beyond the union territories to a state, the same is not permissible unless a state grants its consent for such an extension within the area concerned under Section 6 of the DSPE Act. Now the question is, why did Supreme Court suddenly give such a judgment? Because the Supreme Court gave such a judgment because the verdict comes in the wake of 8 non-BJP states: Jharkhand, Kerala, Maharashtra, Bengal, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Mizoram and Punjab has withdrawn their general consent for CBI to probe fresh cases. That is, previously all these states had given prior permission to CBI to investigate or to interrogate any matters which falls within its state. But now recently all these states have withdrawn, means have taken back their general consent for CBI to probe new cases, and hence from now on CBI has to obtain the prior permission of the central government. CBI has to obtain the prior permission of the state government before it can take up any investigation processes. So this is very important for us to be understood. Also to be mentioned here is Andhra Pradesh was among the first to withdraw consent, but CM Jagan Reddy restored it soon after coming to power. That is, however, Andhra Pradesh was the first state to withdraw the general consent when it comes to the investigation powers of CBI, but when its new chief minister was elected to office, he again gave the general consent to CBI to carry out its own investigation process. So this is all we need to remember in this video, and we have already covered Section 5 and Section 6 of the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, which regulates CBI's inquiry as well as investigation powers. This video is very knowledgeable and very important for all of you guys, as you will be sitting for different entrance exams. Thank you.